What's happening, guys? Thank you for tuning in to the Carhee Show. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and enjoy the show. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, guys? Welcome to the show. Shout out to the free crowd, man. Shout out to the free crowd. What are some signs that a woman is losing feelings for you? What are some signs that a woman is losing feelings? Guys, a lot of times we be in relationships and marriages, and women will show us subtle signs, but we just don't pick up on them. And then when it all come together and she show us that she does something that is obvious, is an obvious sign, then we all of a sudden want to start panicking. We want to start scrambling, trying to see what's wrong, trying to get everything back together. But guys, most of the time that don't work. It doesn't work, guys. But there are subtle signs that a woman will show you. So I put together a list, guys. And it ain't in no particular order. These are things that you have to pay attention to throughout the relationship, throughout the marriage. Number one, a woman will start to create distance. Start to create distance. Start to make a lot of time for herself. And how does she do this? It's because she would do it through making plans for herself. She'll exclude you from the plans. Like family get-together. Things y'all used to do in the beginning. Family get-togethers. Go out on dinner dates. Go out to a different function. She'll start to exclude you and start going with her friends. And then you don't really notice it. You might think she's busy, but it won't be big things. Sometimes it'll be just small little function, but she won't talk about them to you, and she'll start to exclude you. A lot of times women are trying to find a bridge to get out of the relationship. They might feel trapped in the relationship. And what I mean by trap is that your feelings are in the relationship, but your mind telling you that you want to be out of the relationship. So if you try to leave the relationship, you'll get these overwhelming feelings that it won't let you leave. So that's what I mean by she feeling trapped. The best thing, guys, is don't chase. Now, out of all these examples I'm gonna give you, out of all these tips I'm gonna give you, at the end of the day, guys, don't chase. Next thing is she start ignoring your messages. In the beginning, before you hit the send button, it seemed like you were getting a message right back from her. But now it's taking her all day. Sometimes she don't even text you back in the same day. Best thing for you to do, guys, is go ahead and ignore her and start to look to move on, guys. If she decides to want to get on her knees and come begging back, come crawling back, then you set up a punishment. And I don't mean like some harsh punishment, but something that make her cross her boundaries a little bit, and then she can work her way back in. I don't know, make up something. But she has to pay for ignoring your messages, trying to work her way out of the situation, and then all of a sudden she won't come crawling back. So ignoring your messages is another thing. Her lack of effort. Her lack of effort meaning that she don't want to put the time in. She don't want to set up dates. She don't really want to do nothing. She don't want Netflix and chill that no more, like talking about it. So when you start noticing she don't want to do this, she always got something to do. She always want to do things, other stuff besides chill with you. That means she's losing love for you. I don't care what they say. Oh, I just need some space. I need some time. You're smothering, whatever. You don't need to be smothering anyway. Because your space should be limited. Your time should be limited with the woman anyway. She always should be begging for your time. She always should be begging. She always should have a limited amount. But if she want to cut that limited amount out, that means she's probably losing feelings for you, guys. She's probably losing feelings. The next thing is negative patterns. You start to notice that she's always in a bad mood, always kind of direct, snappy. When y'all have phone conversation, text conversation, they kind of short. She don't want to stay on the phone too long. She'll tell you she'll call you back, and if she don't call you back until the next day, or if that, or she'll send you a text. You start to noticing that negative patterns, those negative behaviors, guys. That also is a telltale sign. She no longer wants to show concern about you. And what I mean by that is she used to text you good morning, used to text you good night, used to text see if you made it home, how your day was at work, if you made it home safe from work. If that's happening, guys, that means she's losing feelings for you. Because in the beginning, she was doing all that stuff. When all those feelings were overwhelming, everything was just so happy-go-lucky, she was doing all that stuff. Now she don't do them. And you might not notice it. You might not be texting her like that. And you don't supposed to be, but you might not notice it until you don't get a good morning text for like a week, 5 or 6 days. And sometimes she's just stopped doing it altogether. Guys, those are signs that she's losing feelings for you. She stopped planning for the future. When you hear her talk like me, I, and she stopped using we, because in the beginning she was always we. Where we gonna stay at? What kind of house we gonna do? Are we gonna have any children? Or what we gonna do with when we blend the family together with your children and my children? When she stopped talking like that, guys, that's another telltale sign. The last thing, guys, is that it's constant disappointment. She always canceling. It's always some issues. And then sometimes they're even turning around on you. Well, most of the time when that happens, they'll turn around on you and make it seem like you're the one not putting in effort. You're the one being suspect in the relationship. Just because they don't want to face the fact. They don't want to face up to the music that they're ready to go. They just don't know how to get out, or they just don't know how to tell you. And those are some subtle things that, guys, you need to learn. You need to watch for at all times. Especially if you then attach yourself to a woman and you got your feelings involved in it, then if you don't understand those telltale signs, then you're going to get yourself in a lot of trouble. Shout out to the free crowd, guys. Until next time, peace.